Hey there, beautiful souls. Hi, how are you? For those of you who don't know me, hello, my name is Winter, and I have certain spiritual and psychic clair abilities and gifts. And I'm also an intuitive empath, and I use those gifts and abilities as well as my knowledge of the cards to channel messages from spirit for you. And if you found your way here, then it is not a coincidence. Tarot and Oracle are extremely sensitive to energies. And so they know about life. They know about your life, and they know who is going to be drawn to this reading and click on it and watch, and they know who isn't. So, but with that being said, take only what resonates. Try to figure out how it fits for you, and leave what doesn't for someone else. I'm going to use the singing bowl to clear out the energy for myself and yourself. And if you would like to just take a moment to create a sacred space for you to connect with spirit, just visualize a healing light full of unconditional love enveloping you. You can breathe that light in and then exhale any stale, stagnant, unwanted energy out into the cosmos where it can no longer harm anyone. And then ask your spirit guides to communicate with you and to tell you what you need to hear at this time. Okay. Thank you, Divine Source Energy. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels, Guardian Angels. Thank you, Ascended Masters of Love and Light, Ancestors of the Highest Good, Angelic, Cosmic, Galactic, Celestial Beings, Higher Light Beings, and any and all benevolent energies, entities, beings that come only from Divine Source Energy of Love and Light that can best assist with this reading. I call upon you now to be here with us for this collective style reading that I will do. I thank you for guiding, blessing, and protecting this reading, myself, and all persons that find their way here. May everyone involved in this reading feel safe, loved, and connected to the all there is, and may the messages received here today be of value, be purposeful, meaningful, and really make a difference. I thank you for only honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages that come only from the divine, that are only of the greatest and highest good of all, and to the absolute harm of none. With peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. You guys, I went and bought her a new bed, right? A comfy bed too, and got it sitting over yonder in the floor in front of the little heater, not too close, but not too far away. It's perfect. I even put a little blanket over there on the little bed, and she'd still rather be over here on this hard table with us. So anyways, if she gets in the way too much, I'll try to put her back over there, but hopefully she's not going to be a distraction for you guys. She just wants to bring somebody some comfort because as I was shuffling the deck, I did, before I started the video, I was doing the pre-shuffle, and the Three of Swords did show itself as I was kind of getting ready to connect with the collective. So I do feel like someone coming across this reading, and it's not for everyone, but I do feel like someone is just in need of some comfort. I also feel like there may be like some procrastinations that you're doing, like whether or not it be with your career or just like in your everyday life. There may be like some delays or setbacks, procrastinations on your part. And I feel like it is resulting from some inner child trauma that kind of gets that inner child, that child within you, that child part of your brain confused and causes it to kind of like procrastinate, put things off, things like that. So I am seeing that energy for some of you. Yeah, like, look, both of these cards too show this woman with her hands over her heart. And that's interesting because I literally was saying the Three of Swords, which the Three of Swords is an image of three swords going into a heart. So, which I feel like people have said things or done things to really pierce your heart. It's like being stabbed in the chest, you know, like painful. There's been some painful words that even though like you're not, maybe not physically feeling the emotions from that, it's still kind of lingering. It's still kind of like some scar tissue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know scar tissue doesn't like hurt per se. Like when a woman has a C-section, I've had 3 of them, and it doesn't actually hurt, but you know, it's kind of numb. When I like run my finger across my my scar, you know, it's numb right there. So it's like words cut just as deep as knives do. And when you've been cut so many times, like a woman having a C-section, having, you know, more than one C-section, it becomes numb. So I feel like there's a difference in healing and becoming numb. And it's like it never, you know, it never goes back to the way that it was. But that's okay. You know, it's okay. Those scars, those are part of me. And I had to go through the trauma. My stomach had to go through the trauma and the pain to deliver this baby. So it's, what Spirit is giving me is like, man or woman, it doesn't matter. That's the only analogy that I know, that, so that's why they're using that analogy, is that you've gone through like some sort of trauma, but it has birthed something new. You know, like the phoenix is birthed from the ashes that was supposed to be its grave. So something that was supposed to like end you birthed something beautiful, something new. And maybe it's difficult for you to kind of see that, because maybe there's this numbness, feeling this numbness, and it may be like too painful. And so there's like this sense of like procrastination or putting things off, because that numbness is also like maybe numbing excitement or joy as well. I don't know where Spirit is going with this exactly, but I'm just giving what I'm able to pick up on. So it's like maybe starts with you, starts with prayer. Because we've got deprivation here. This is your healer guides. Your healer guides are definitely like, so we all have like different types of spirit guides. And so the healer guides are really coming in to kind of give you something that maybe you've been lacking with that deprivation. Maybe it's sleep deprivation, because that was like the first thing that came to mind when I saw that deprivation there. Also, the deprivation card, I've done shuffled it into the deck, but it's card number, card number 34, which would have reduced to a 7. And the 7 of Cups actually can represent procrastination. There's some uncertainty, confusion. So I feel like that wounded inner child within you is feeling confused, is feeling uncertain. There may be like some maybe finding yourself like fearful about like your finances, fearful about your security, because maybe at some point as a child you may have felt unsafe, you know, or like you're fearful about, regardless though, there's this energy of fearing not having enough, not fearing not having what you need. Maybe it's emotionally, financially, spiritually. It's like feeling fearful about your security, regardless, whether it's your finances or like some sort of security, fearful of like losing security in a relationship, in your finances, something along those lines. So there may be this kind of holding on too tightly to something or someone. Maybe it's holding on too tightly to finances. Maybe you're hoarding, putting things up, thinking, okay, well, I might need this one day, and so like you're kind of hoarding things. And so like I feel like, yeah, your healer guides, they're trying to like reverse that fearful energy and restore you into this energy of flow, to flow and abundance, and knowing that, you know, when something leaves, it's okay, because it's going to be replaced with even more. So like if you have to spend money, you can say, okay, that's fine, I can let that go, because every time I spend money, it comes back to me, you know, double or 10 times over. You know, you can say that and believe that, and knowing that there's always going to be more than enough. If a person leaves your life, that's okay. That doesn't mean that you lack security, because you can give yourself that security, that love, and there will be someone else to come back to replace that, you know, to replace that, and it would be someone even better suited for you. You know, not saying that there's anybody any better than anybody else, but there are definitely people that are better suited. So it's okay to let go of someone. It's okay to release that person. Because if you hold on to something or someone that's causing you pain, it's going to eventually cause you to feel numb again. And it's like, that's the way that you're going to create prosperity in your life. Is, you know, you ever heard of that old saying, you got to spend money to make money? You have to let go in order to make room for something more, something better for you. The universal law of prosperity actually states that we receive what we give. So if you want to receive more, you're going to have to give more of your love. If you want to be loved, then you have to be love and give that love to other people. If you want to be abundant, then you need to give that abundance, right? And I've said this before, the universe gives to those who give. I've said that many times, especially over the past few readings that I've done for you guys. The universe does not lack at all. Lack only exists in our minds. Those limitations and lack only exist in our minds. The true source of poverty is actually disconnecting from our divine source and knowing that you and Creator are one. You and the divine source are one, and there's never anything lacking. Not love, not attention, money, security, stability. None of that is lacking ever. And so like your true source of support and life support is interrupted when you are separated or in your mind, because the mind is where it is, that not your brain, but your mind, the thoughts in your mind, that energy. The brain is only a slab of meat, but it's the energy in the brain, the workings, that's you. That voice in your head, that's you. So that might be why you're feeling fearful, because of that scared little child. So I feel like Spirit is guiding you to really get into the flow of things. Your healer guides, they're really urging you to reconnect with divine source once again. So if you're feeling disconnected, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling confused, it all resorts to that that disconnection that you feel. Maybe you're feeling disconnected from God. You're feeling ungrounded. You're feeling unstable. It's almost like those nerves are trying to heal, where it's numb, you know? Being generous in all ways possible. especially this time of year, like the bah humbug, you know, Scrooge, you know, being stingy, what, and the spirits, they were trying to warn him what would happen, you know, but once he started giving, he started living, really truly living. And it's not about money, but it's about giving freely of your time, your resources, your energy, your love, your happiness, being open and being okay to lose. Even if it's somebody, you can be a Scrooge when it comes to a person and not wanting to let go. You know, bah humbug, let me hold on to you. Or a belief, a job. It only keeps you cut off from divine supply. You don't need to get your supply from anyone else. You're going to get high off your own supply. Those of you who know. But this time you're going to get high off your own supply. You know, healing that disconnection from source by recognizing that you are a trust fund baby of the universe. I think I'm going to use that as the title of this reading. Let me see. I don't have my notebook close by. Why did I not bring my notebook over here? All right, hold on. Let me just put it in text. Trust. Oh. Hold on. I haven't even started pulling cards yet. This is just straight channeling from the cards that I had seen in the pre-shuffle and just now. And Hecky laying on the cards is almost like she's saying, you got it, keep going. Don't get them just yet. You got it, you know? So it's like needing to know that your needs are going to be met easily and effortlessly, you know, and being in that place of flow and abundance and prosperity, knowing that you don't have to stress, you don't have to worry, don't overthink it, don't think, well, I didn't have it before. That doesn't exist. Those things, that time that you got your heart broken, the time that you were without money, you know, it's like, that doesn't exist. You're going to be creating in a reality where it's going to be there when you need it. The love, the attention, the help. Don't fear yourself into believing that you don't have control. You know, just knowing that your needs, they're going to be met. Open your heart to really receive universal gifts. Like, oh my God, like, especially this time of year, like, this is a time for you to receive your Christmas presents from the universe, you know, like, be open to receive that. And you're going to connect to this flow by sharing what you can, even if it's a smile, a compliment, your assistance, your time, you know, something. It doesn't have to be monetary. So you're going to tap into that abundant flow of the universe by sharing your heart, just sharing. That's how you're going to tap into that the universal flow of abundance. Not by hoarding and holding on to, no matter what it is or who it is. Yeah, look, birthing new life. Look, you can't even make that up. You seriously cannot. What would happen if a woman held on to that pregnancy, that baby? Like, you know, like, she has to birth it. She has to let go. She has to cut the cord. But then what does she get is a beautiful baby to hold in her arms. It's like that. You have to let go. And know that it's going to, look, your work is going to pay off. Twos may be significant. I do feel like you are entering into a whole new era in your life. You guys, I feel like Hecky is just helping me channel this message this particular time. Those of you who don't know, her name is Hecate. I call her Hecky. But I just feel like she's like assisting me channel this message. I literally just heard in my head, yes, I am. So I'm not going to move her, you guys. I'm going to try to work around her. And hopefully you guys don't think I'm crazy or frou-frou or woo-woo, but I don't care. I'm sorry, not sorry, but okay. Any other messages you have for the viewer? What they can expect? Spirit, what can they expect in the near future? What do their spirit teams want them to know about the near future? They're not giving me a message. I feel like that's the message, but we'll see. There may be more. Maybe we could try to coax another message. There we go. Look, does it say limitation? See? Limitation, because you've suffered some sort of loss. There's been some sort of loss. There's been some sort of pain, suffering here. And now feeling this limited. There may have been a job loss, a financial loss. It's card number 29, which would reduce to an 11. And we got card number 4 here. And this is card number 44. So 444s may be significant. You may be seeing 4s. Shut up. Shut up. Look, 40. You've got 44, 44. 4s are definitely significant. A leap of faith, card number 3. Your spirit guides want you to trust right now. They're wanting you to be in this energy of flow and trust right now, that you are moving into a whole new era where you are limitless. There, 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is a hoarding type of energy. It's oh, let me hold on to this because I might need it. Let me hold on to the, let me hold, it's like when people were buying up all that toilet paper when, the vid popped up on the scene. Do you guys remember that? Where everybody was like hoarding toilet paper. It's like that, maybe like storing away food or, whatever it is that you're doing or have done. And it doesn't have to be like material things either. It could be like emotions. It's like, maybe even asking advice, humbling yourself. All right, so I just looked in the book and it says right here for this card, seek guidance from those who have gone before you. The road you are navigating has been traveled by others who know the way better than you. So ask for advice. They can show you how to proceed because they are familiar with your challenges and can share their wisdom. Ask for direction rather than fumbling in the dark, trying to figure things out and losing your way. The loving nature spirits remind you that we have all been beginners at one point, and it is essential to learn from those who know more than we do. There is no shame in not knowing what to do or how to do something when you find yourself in a brand new situation. The problem comes when we refuse to learn from those with years of experience due to stubbornness or pride. The nature spirits are here to help you take in new information. You are being asked to do either something you don't know how to do or simply utterly different from what you usually do. Ask the nature spirits to help you be more flexible and receptive so you can quickly absorb new information and apply it. It will relieve the problem. So this is a time for you to just listen and learn from others, because it's like that's going to make it easier for you as well. So like you may feel like, oh, well, I can just figure it out or I can do something, but regardless, it's like there's the understanding limitations, understanding our limitations, understanding, and also not being prideful, being arrogant, releasing those. You don't have to know everything. It's okay to not know how to do everything, or to not know how to do something, you know. Sometimes pride or arrogance can get in the way. All right, you guys, I'm going to get another card here and see what you need to know about the near future. But I really feel like more than anything with this limitation, with it being card number 44 and the message that I just got, it feels more like there's this kind of feeling limited, feeling, it's really giving me like 8 of Swords / 4 of Pentacles type of energy. Feeling powerless, you know, maybe even feeling, because, oh yeah, and it's card number 44, which 4 + 4 = 8. Right? So I'm getting like some 8 of Swords type of energy. You may be feeling intimidated, you know, by, even if it's something as simple as like, you know, cooking a meal that you've never cooked before. Maybe you do know a lot about a lot of things, but you don't know everything about everything. And it's okay to, like, you know, feel limited. It's okay if you're feeling trapped or restricted, powerless. It's okay to ask for help, you know. Just like maybe some sort of negative attitude, or, you know, helpless, powerless, silenced, censored, you know, feeling a sense of pressure, maybe feeling pressure. Maybe keeping yourself in a situation because of your, you know, negative thinking, allowing yourself to be paralyzed by fear, fearful of what other people will think, or, you know, just feeling this sense of intimidation, you know, and it's okay to like ask someone, hey, like, I've never done this before. Can you tell me how I do this? You know, maybe being a beginner at work or something along those lines. Feeling trapped, feeling back into a corner. Feeling limited by finances, resources. Maybe even placing limitations on other people, feeling as though it's someone else's job to do this or to do that, and also too not expecting other people to be mind readers as well. Something that I got. But I'm getting like some 8 of Pentacles energy as well with that, because the 8 of Pentacles is a like mastery, and it's okay to be at a beginner's level at something, and just, you know, we all start somewhere is what the book was saying. Like, we all are a beginner at some point, but to keep working, to keep, you know, keep it up, keep, you know, practicing, eventually you're going to master something. Having confidence in yourself, having all the qualifications you need. You may be like, something may be good on paper, but needs practice. Tell me more, Spirit. Give me one last card to represent the future for the listener of this reading. Survival. I feel like you've definitely had to be in survival mode a lot in your life, and now it's time for you to actually thrive. You know, you're about to, it's like facing your fears. Also, it's that wolf. Many of you are very much connected with the wolf spirit. Time to reset your mindset to thrive and let go of old coping mechanisms that are keeping you at status quo. Something here, there's some sort of struggle that has caused some stress, that has kept you limited. fears, pressure, feeling the sense of pressure from the world, feeling limited, pressured. And you're about to like push past just simply surviving to actually thriving. Because you're going to be tapping into the universal flow of abundance. Yes. Yes. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave that there because we're already at 30 minutes and I noticed that my longer videos don't get very many views. So I'm just going to leave that there for you guys. I want to let you guys know that all this month I will be running a special. You can get a 2025 yearly reading. It's an in-depth look at your entire year ahead. We're going to look at like what your career, your finances, your love life, your spiritual journey, all of that. So if you're interested, please feel free to let me know. My info will be in the description box, and you can find out more information about that, like the price and everything. I have two different ones. There's a mini one and an in-depth one. So anyways, if you're interested, check out the description box. You're just going to click the little more under the video. And yeah, so this is what I have for you guys. And the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste. And I will see you in the next collective reading.